Hi friends, welcome back to The Dream and the Debt, or welcome if you're new. I'm Leah, and this is my colorful little corner of YouTube where big dreams and tight budgets can coexist. Today's video is a little different because it's the week after my first cash stuffing video, and I don't have a paycheck, but I do have two really fun things, some Happy Mail, and a little pile of what I call found money. We're going to open Happy Mail from KraftedbyKoko and Charmed by Heavenly. We're going to redecorate my high priority and low priority sinking fund binders, and then I'm cash stuffing $155. It's made up of rewards from Fetch and CoinOut, a refund from a skirt I returned, and the rest is a surprise credit from my electric bill. So they refunded my deposit I paid when I moved into my apartment 18 months ago, which honestly feels like free money. So grab a cozy drink, ignore any floating dog hair if you're a pet parent like me, and let's get into it. Okay, so first up, I'm going to count the money that I have to cash stuff today. So I have 120, 140, 155. So I have $155 to cash stuff today. And like I said in the beginning, this came from, so $10 was from Fetch. So Fetch is an app that you can use to take pictures of your receipts and exchange for rewards. So for this time around, I used 15,000 points on Fetch to get a $10 gift card for Chewy. And like I said in last week's video, if you watched that, I consider my dog food a bill. And so essentially what I did was just exchange for a $10 gift card, and then that gift card will be how I pay a portion of the amount for my dog's food. And so I essentially just took $10 out of my bills checking account to compensate for that. So I'm $10 over what I need in my account for dog food. And then CoinOut, I exchanged 9,500 points for a $10 Venmo. So that was a little easier to do the exchange to get cash today. I also refunded a skirt that I got a refund for a skirt that I returned. It just didn't work out for me. And instead of putting that all back in style, I'm going to kind of redistribute it because I don't really need any clothes right now. And I have other things that I think are more important right now. And then the rest was from a credit from the electric company. So when I moved into my apartment 18 months ago, I put down a deposit. I honestly don't even remember doing it, but they refunded it. And so my bill for December was free, and I still have a remaining credit. So I'll have a couple months, I think, where I won't be paying for my electricity bill. And I take out of my paycheck, like I said last week, if you watch that, I take a certain amount out of my paycheck every single pay period and put it towards bills. So essentially, I could just take that money back that would have gone towards electricity this month, and I'm going to be cash stuffing it. I hope that all makes sense. So let's get into it. First, we're going to start with my Happy Meal, which I'm so excited about. So if you are not familiar with KraftedbyKoko, which I'm pretty sure most of you are, it's a small business, and they make cash stuffing supplies, mostly like paper supplies and paper clips. I have not gotten a paper clip from her yet. This is all paper supplies, primarily meant for my high priority sinking funds binder. And then this is a package by Charmed by Heavenly, who I actually worked directly with on Etsy. She was so sweet. I had a really specific vision for the direction I want to go in for my low priority fund sinking binder. And she was really willing to work with me and create a custom jumbo paper clip, a small paper clip, and a binder charm. So super excited to open that. I think I'm going to start with Krafted by Koko. So I already cut these open. So excited. So this is, I'm assuming, her Christmas freebie on top. Okay, I'm gonna put this trash off to the side. It's so cute. It has a little dog paw sticker on it and her signature pink color. And so first up, we have this really adorable savings challenge, which I will add to my savings challenge binder. So cute. So we've got a little cute green peppermint paper clip, which is so great because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my two favorite colors are green and pink. So I'm going to put that off to the side. I'm not sure how I'm going to use that yet. And then a little frosty freebie. So it looks like each of these is worth $10, just like the spooky challenge that I already have. And then each of these little hamsters, oh my gosh, so cute. Let's see, are worth $10 as well. Awesome. So the first thing I got were these planner cards. I guess that's what they are called. They're like, they go into the slots in your binder that like a business card or credit card would typically go into, or like where your ID would sit. And I got the ones that kind of followed that candy theme because I have a dashboard that has macaroons on it. So I thought, I think I'm going to use this one, but we'll see. We'll check it out. So I have those two. And then I got, I can't remember what this is called. It's like a small dashboard. I got this to go again in my high priority sinking funds binder. And it says high priority. And it's got a cute little heart. I'm just kind of putting the trash off to the side. I also got a, gosh, they're packaged really nicely. I got a $1,000 placeholder and then a fully funded in the bank placeholder. And it looks like she may have given me an extra one, which is really sweet. So I have, my emergency fund right now is fully funded. And so I'm going to be depositing all of the cash from that envelope into the bank. And then I have $1,000 so far in my car financing prep envelope. So I'll be depositing that and putting it into the bank. And then I'll hold on to this and see when I get fully funded in another area, I'll figure out which one I want to use for the fully funded. I also got a dashboard for my high priority. And this one is meant to go in front of my existing one. I love the way when people have like a photograph or some sort of graphic underneath a kind of see-through dashboard. I think that's really cute, the way that they overlap those. So I'm going to try that. And then I got these for my wallet. I actually don't think they're going to work because my wallet doesn't really have enough space when you close it to have little tabs hanging out of the envelopes, but we'll see. If not, I'll just hold on to them. Maybe I'll get a different wallet one day and they'll work out. So groceries, gas, dining out, and miscellaneous. And that would stick out of my existing envelopes. And then again, for my high priority, sinking funds binder. I've got, I don't know what you call them, these little tabs to go in my envelopes for my different categories. So I have emergency, car finance, tires and repair, health, pet emergency, and annuals. These are so cute. And then she wrote me a little card. It says, Leah, thank you so much for shopping with me. I hope you enjoy everything. XOXO. Something in Kiko. I'm sorry. I think that's her dog's name, but and then said, P.S. I made an oopsie placeholder on Matt, so I sent it to you. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm super excited to have the extra one. And so I'm gonna put that off to the side, and let's before we open Charmed by Heavenly, let's go ahead and put all this into my high priority sinking funds binder. So let me just actually move this stuff out of the way so I can lay down my binder. Okay. So this is my high priority sinking funds binder. Sorry if I'm shaking my camera. I'm figuring out the best setup. And so this is going to go over my existing dashboard. So cute. And then I'm trying to think if I want, let me see if I want, where I want this, if I want it, I don't think I want it in front of that. I want it, I think, so the whole binder is high priority, but one day I might do something different and have high priority and low priority in here. So, and I just thought it was cute to just add like additional elements to it. This dashboard's a little wide. That's okay. I think, let's see how that looks. We open it. Yeah, I kind of love that. Awesome. Okay. And then I'm not going to put these in just yet because I think I'm going to try to film a cash condensing in the future, and I will take all the stuff to the bank at the same time. It's kind of satisfying to see how much you've accumulated. So I think I'm going to wait till the end of the year to place these in there. So I'm going to put them in my little box that I have cash stuffing supplies in. And then I'm going to, this is the one I think I want to use in this first spot. Let's see. So cute. I'm like, kind of gotta move this out of the way. So this is just a thank you card. I think it was from Pretty Peach where I got my binders from, which I absolutely love her aesthetic. It's definitely my style. I kind of bent this a little bit. I'm sure it'll flatten out later. And just see. Move these out of the way so I can envision. Okay, cute. Let's see if I can still utilize this. I might do something else with the thank you. Try to get this. Ugh. Okay, cute. I like that. And then maybe I can have. That doesn't really do anything. think I'll just hold on to this and maybe use it for something else. But I do like how it ties in the heart theme. Okay, so next up is putting in all of the little tabs. They're a little short for my envelopes, but that's okay. I mean, I just might end up getting different envelopes at some point in time so that I can use those kind of the way they're intended, which I think is to kind of poke out. I'm kind of trying to stagger them, which I totally cleaned out my health envelope this week. I went and got a mammogram and a ultrasound, and everything looks good, which is really relieving. My mom is a breast cancer survivor, so I do take that seriously. And although I am only 35 years old because I am high risk, I do get that mammograms and an ultrasound done. They're all staggered. So cute. Okay, and I think that's everything for my high priority binder. So let's look through it. I'm going to turn it this way so I can see it a little better. So cute. So we've got all of our little planner cards, and I've got the one with the macaroon in the front, which matches all the macaroons that I have on this dashboard, which I got from Breathe and Budget on Etsy. And then this little tab that tells you it's a high priority binder. And then my little tab, which identify which category each of my envelopes are. Adorable. Okay, it's coming along, you know. I think I'll probably end up getting like a paper clip and maybe a keychain, but this is looking a lot more complete than it was previously, so I'm really excited about that. And I will be right back. I'm gonna grab 2 blank envelopes so that I can add these to my savings challenge binders. Okay, I'm back, and so I'm going to create a spot for both of these in my savings challenge binder. We'll just go to the back and this one first. And this one will go into the envelope. So there it is. And then got his envelope right here. So cute. Awesome. So I've got 2 new savings challenges to work with. So that's my package from KraftedbyKoko. Now I'm going to move on to my package from Charmed by Heavenly. I'm just covering up my address. It says here Charmed by Heavenly, which is so cute. I'm going to open that. Right. And then on the inside, it says, Charmed by Heavenly, adding a little sparkle to your planner, your binder, and your daily routine. Crafted with love, always charmed, clipped, adored. That's so cute. And then it says, thank you, charmed, clipped, and adored, charmed by Heavenly. And then it has a little mini newsletter. I love the paper and the style. It's so cute. It's so girly. And then cute pink tissue paper. So a big fan of pink. Oops, sorry. Okay. So I guess I'll tell you guys a little bit about my vision for my low priority sinking funds binder. So I live in Arizona and I grew up riding horses. I love Western wear, and I also really like Briley King. She's she's a singer. She's married to Marcus King, and she's a fashionista. She has a really cool style. And so when I got this red binder, I kind of thought of her, and I wanted it to be kind of an homage to like Western wear, but like her aesthetic. So if you haven't seen her, definitely check her out. She's really, really fashionable. She has like a trucking hat company. But anyway, so I wanted to go with a Western theme, but I wanted it to be um, kind of inspired specifically by Briley King. So I got this cute little mini paper clip with the white cowboy boot. And then I've also got this one with the lightning bolt. And we'll do that one last. And then I got this jumbo paper clip. So cute. I've got this jumbo paper clip with a cowboy hat. And then, Western wear's got a lot of turquoise in it. And the binder is red. And Briley wears a lot of like red with leopard and blue or like turquoise. And so I wanted turquoise incorporated into the accessory since I don't have any turquoise in the binder itself. So that's the jumbo paper clip. My gosh, I'm so excited to put these into the binder. And then this is the thing I'm the most excited about. So this is my binder charm from Charmed by Heavenly. Oh my goodness. It's so long. I love it. Wow. I hope that the camera is doing justice to how cute this charm is. It's so long. I love it. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to put this in. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me put this off to this. Okay, so this is my low priority sinking funds binder. So as you can see, it's like a kind of bright cherry red, and then it's got gold hardware, and I have this fluted dashboard, which I can't remember who I got it from, but I will link it down below if I can remember. And then this leopard one as well, which I linked in my last video. I'll also link it again, but again, I don't remember off the top of my head where I got it from. And that's really all the elements I have for this binder right now. So let's add these in here. Oh my gosh. So this charm has like the blue and the clear, and then it has these gold leopards. It's got these crescent moons with the star, and it is so cute. Okay. So it is so like over the top and long and beautiful. I have followed her on Instagram for some time, and I love like she lays hers out like off to the side when she's got her binder open, and I'll probably, instead of leaving it laid inside my binder when it's shut, I will probably, my binder doesn't lay totally flat yet, I'll probably have it hang out on the outside, which I think will be so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. So just kind of lay it off to the side because it's going to keep clinking around. Okay. And then I think I'm going to put my clip, my jumbo clip, right here. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, so cute. And then I think I'm going to put this in the front, but maybe I'll put, I don't know, like I don't want a bunch of elements in the back because you don't really ever see the back. But this was an extra paper clip. One of these, it was either the cowboy boot. I think that I'll probably put both of them in the front. I think we're caught on something. Hold on one second. Okay, we're back. So I think that maybe I'll move this one to the back. This is like a really tiny freebie paper clip I got with something I bought. And then probably I think I want to do my little cowboy boot there. And then star there. Cute. Oh, I love it. I love the addition of the blue in with the turquoise, I guess, and with the red and the leopard. It's very like glamorous and really maximalist, I think. So I love it. And then I'm gonna push this a little more to the side so you can see it. So cute. Okay. So let's see when we shut it, what it looks like. Oh, sorry. I need like a desk mat or something to kind of help with the sound that it makes when it clinks on my desk. So cute. So when it stands up on my desk, it's gonna look like this. And I don't know, obviously you guys can't see that from this angle. So it will look like that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so next up, we are going to cash stuff the $155 that I have. So first up, I am going to put just a little bit into my wallet and variable expenses, just a smidge. So we're 1 week into my 2-week pay period. I have $120 left in groceries. I have $7 left in gas currently. And this week I have spent a little too much on dining out. So of my original $30, I only have $5 left. So just because I'm of the kind of trajectory that I'm on right now, I am going to go ahead and put $10 into my dining out, which is $10.15. And then this week, man, this month really, I have spent so much money. It's actually been kind of depressing a little bit because, I think when you cash stuff, you work so hard to save money that anytime you really have to like deplete your envelopes, it feels kind of like it's just not, it doesn't feel great. But I just had a lot of things that I needed to do, including some doctor's visits, and so I had to deplete a few binders. So my variable expenses, the only thing that I'm going to be stuffing is hobbies. I'm just going to give myself a little extra money towards my cash stuffing hobby and making my binders cuter. So I did deplete my household binder, or my household envelope, which had $45 in it because I needed to do some lawn stuff. So I'm an apartment owner or renter, but I do have a backyard, and it does require me to take care of the artificial turf that I have back there because I live in Arizona, so we don't have grass backyards. The artificial turf back there, and to weed because we are in a season right now where we've gotten a lot of rain, where the weather is pretty temperate, so we've been having some weeds. So I did deplete that, but I'm not going to put anything in it from this bonus money that I've got. I may need to get something like laundry detergent this week, but I think that's it. And I might just take that out of my grocery budget because I seem to be doing pretty well with my grocery budget. I haven't spent a lot of it so far. And so I think that I will just take from there since I will be getting laundry detergent from the grocery store anyway. So we're going to skip back to hobbies, which I think I went too far. And we're going to put 5. So that brings our total to 10, 15, 20. So $20 in hobby. And as you can see, I'm just very cozy this morning in my PJs. I hope wherever you are that you are nice and cozy as you watch this video. And that's it for my variable expenses. Next, we'll move on to my high priority sinking funds binder. So for this binder, I'm not going to be putting anything into my emergency fund since that is fully funded at this point. Although next year I'm going to be working towards, once my car financing binder, once I've reached the end of my lease and therefore don't need to cash stuff that anymore, I will continue to stuff this to get to 3 to 6 months of expenses. But for today, I'm going to be putting $20 into car finance. So that has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 750, 800, now 820, 830. And then I also have 100, 200, and 220 in the bank. And I think I said in my video last week that got me to, that I was at 1080, but that was wrong. My math was wrong. And so I am at 1050 now, so $1,050 in car finance. My goal is to get to 3,000 by the time my lease is up. And then tires and repairs, like I said last week, all of it went to getting a new battery at the dealership. And I also had to almost completely deplete my car maintenance envelope, which lives in my variable binder. And that's really meant for like oil changes and car washes. But because it actually ended up being total $327 for a new battery, I had to deplete that envelope as well. So I am working on replenishing this because I actually will need tires probably when my lease is up in May, because that'll be 3 years. So I'm going to put $20 in there. So now we're at $20.40. And then again, this week I got my physical this month, and I got a mammogram and an ultrasound, and I also went to the ENT to look at my nose. I have some allergy issues, and I got blood work done during my physical, so it's just been like a few bills trickling in, and so I'm depleted there. So I'm gonna be putting $20 into my health envelope, which now has a total of $20. I'm not going to be putting anything in pet emergency because I feel pretty good where I'm at here, and my dogs are young and healthy, thank goodness. So I don't foresee anything on the immediate horizon, knock on wood, but I will continue to cash stuff this bi-weekly. And then I'm also not putting anything in annual because I put the exact amount I need to each pay period in order to fully fund the 3 things that come out of my annual budget. All right, so that's everything for my high priority sinking funds binder. Okay, and lastly is my low priority sinking funds binder. And first up is travel, which would be getting $20. And sorry if the lighting has changed dramatically. I am filming this a little later. I had some technical difficulties. So travel now has $150, $170, $180. And then next is self-care, which is going to be getting $10. And that now has 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 410. And that is for like less frequent, more expensive self-care rituals like facials. And then next is holidays, which will be getting $20, 20, 30, 35. And I'm finished getting all of the big stuff for the holidays, so like the big gifts, but this is just for like small things like stocking stuffers, like little last minute things I might want to get. And then style is going to be getting $20. And then home decor is going to be getting $5, which gets it to 20, 30, 35. And then I forgot to say it, but style is just at $20 because I depleted it last week. And then lastly, giving is going to be getting $5. That gets it to 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And I think I said last week I wasn't able to put any funds towards giving, but I was actually able to go back and put $4 towards giving because my boyfriend went and played poker and he gave me a little bit of money, which was really sweet of him. Most of that went towards my health expenses that I went over, and some of it went towards dining out where I had gone over last pay period, but I was able to put $4 into giving. And that's it for my cash stuffing and my low priority sinking funds binder. That off to the side. All right, friends, that is everything for today's Happy Meal unboxing, binder refresh, and $155 cash stuffing. I love doing videos like this because it's a good reminder that progress doesn't only happen on payday. Sometimes it's in the little wins, the refunds, the rewards points, and the unexpected credits. If you liked this video, I'd love for you to give it a like and subscribe and comment below what sinking funds are you focusing on right now. Thank you for being here and letting me start messy and learn out loud. Let's dream boldly, budget beautifully, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.